Hi, my name is Steve Wilkinson and this is ACM. My day-to-day role includes managing the staff and the content delivery for the diploma production programme. It'll also involve some face-to-face time with the students. I do a little bit of teaching. I also offer support and/or career development advice for my pathway, and I also get involved with our Industry Link team and any extracurricular activities we have going on at ACM as well. Several years ago, I attended ACM as a production degree student. On completion of that, I secured an internship with Metropolis Studios before the link was even established. Off the back of that, after joining their mastering team, I received a call to become a published writer for Sony Records. I did that for nearly 4 years, working with artist development, mainly pop acts, did some R&B and some rock stuff as well. And during that time, I also started teaching part-time because being in the published game is tough and I needed some sort of income as well. So I did start the teaching and fell in love with it, absolutely fell in love with it. Over the last couple of years, I've specialised in mastering and I found myself working in the UK, Europe and the States in various large mastering facilities and continue to do so now. So in the early days, which really got me into mastering, I got the chance to work on the Rolling Stones back catalogue remaster, which was an incredible experience for me and I got so much out of that. During my time as a published writer, I got to work with people like Pixie Lott, Ellie Goulding, and later on I've done work with bands such as the Carnabies and also Dizzy Rascal as well, which has been fun, and also got to work as a session musician and writer with Alicia Dixon. So a lot of the pop stuff, but now and again I dip into the alternative as well. If I had to give you a genuine answer, it would be my Adams speakers. I think for me, in terms of being a mastering engineer, the most important thing for me is my listening environment, and also when I'm mixing as well. I would prioritise a good set of speakers and a well-treated room over any piece of hardware or piece of software. 3 things I look out for when working on a new track. Okay, the first thing is the arrangement any good? And in terms of the instrumentation, the tuning of the vocal, the quantization of the audio and/or the MIDI element, everything has to be right before it goes to the mix. The mix is only as good as what's there in the first place. Everyone knows that. It is the most fundamental, important thing. Another thing would be, what's the target audience? So with the multitude of people trying to get into this business, it's really important that people start to put a bit more of a stamp on their mixes, trying to find an identity a little bit more. And I think that's really, really hard to do. So always have the target audience in mind, and you can adjust your mixing skills accordingly to that. And I guess if you're looking into the mastering side of things, I do believe less is more. I really, really hate that when people overuse that, but I'm a big believer in series processing, so I like to distribute the workload of all the processing through a multitude of plugins and/or hardware, rather than just brick wall limiting with one limiter and hoping for the best. What I love about ACM is its standpoint on creativity. Through its delivery of education, we believe that the student's creativity has to come first, always. So whether it's education-based, extracurricular activity, we're looking at the individual rather than looking at a class and going, they all need to be here, here and here. I love that. I love that we have this identity that we look after the individual rather than the collective, so we give everyone the best chance to develop.